All right, let's do. I got. Look, let's do this first. Look, whatever is said, whatever is said tonight, it is all the speculation of a crazy man from Alabama. I don't have no ties. You know, I'm a nobody. I don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody. I don't know nothing. So all of this is just the crazy ideas of an Alabama man. So just take that with that right there. We finna get into it.
Louis on the beat.
You can look me in my eyes and see I am what I am. It ain't like it used to be when I was gramming for gram. You can take me out the pound, but you can't take it out me. Had a load to move it to and made them weigh about 3. Let me dress it and make it neat and you can wait up the street. You get the bag, I get the cash, I dap you up and we leave. I see niggas serving niggas, they done told me with 12. Either you lied to get the lick or you be telling this well. Keep your word with me, everything with us will go swell. Bite your tongue before you lie, cause all this shit can go left. Every time the dough swing, I'm pulling shit out the shelf. You ain't gotta check my shit, I guarantee it's all there. I done always had knowledge, so I been top dollar. She fucked me just wearing a shirt, wrap my hand in a collar. All the snake shit and fake shit I'm trying to avoid. When 12 behind me on the highway, shit be making me know it. I don't fuck around with crack, I don't fuck around with rats. Fuck around to get the max, niggas flashing police rags. Acting like it's off the sack, and them EDD racks. Lying like it's off the pack, I don't care how niggas get it, but why lie about the bag? When I tell it how it is, I seen her make some niggas mad. Really fuck a nigga feelings, I get at a nigga ass. I got 20 in the trunk as I ride past the task. If I can get to where I'm going, and I can say my mission paid. I double back with the same work, I just use a different bag. Buddy robbed the nigga twice, didn't even use a different mag. Niggas thinking we congruent, but we in 2 different class. Only talk about the now, these niggas stuck off in the past.
That nigga don't know goddamn shit. Nigga goddamn. Hey.
Get to the north side of Houston if I'm on the south side. Like, that makes the city bigger. Not saying that the murder rate still wouldn't be high, but when you think about
the artist right before that was Bagrich Scuwop. Shout out to him. Definitely doing his thing out here. Shout out to that boy, D Rose from Supremely Black Podcast.
Get to the north side of Houston if I'm on the south side. Like, that makes the city bigger. Not saying that the murder rate still wouldn't be high, but when you think about a small segregated city like Memphis, there isn't a lot of places that you can hide that wouldn't put you in harm's way. All they need to know is really that you're in the city and you're going to be found in about 10 to 15 minutes. That's the difference. And it's always been like that. Memphis has been known for either one, segregation, or, you know, now the rap scene has been jumping. I mean, you know, a lot of people debate and say that the A took their style, right? But the fucked up part about it in this particular situation is that rappers are now having to die in our city, in that city, not our, but having to die in Memphis for them to get the recognition, and getting a lot of that love could keep a lot of these people from having to be targets of their own, the hate that they're going to have in their city regardless, right? But that would have pushed them out a little quicker to maybe help them realize that some cities you just can't come back to and give back to, because if you're active in real street beef, and I won't even mention the names of what's going on with those, with that crew, I'm not here to do.
What up, big?
a little meaner each time, don't it, huh? Real spit. Let the Eskimos speak. It goes sinister, minister with his third eye watching the show from the beginning. It's the end of an era, the dawn of an age of Aquarius, buried the truth to be saved. Did you ever think you would see so many slaves? Had that dollar sign on them to make them behave, Stevie. They need us to settle for minimum wage. Get on some pot calling the kettle black shit to stay paid. Damn it. I'm madder than average, mad at the masses. Crabs in the bucket, let's tip it and tuck it, bag it and tag it. The whole bucket, fuck it, they're killing each other. Keep mashing, then let's take the welfare of they bitches to show compassion. Make sure that all our power's on top and it's everlasting. Just pass that generational wealth down and keep passing till we have no more resources left round. And then get absent, meaning cloudy days in the future. That's weather forecasting for that ass. If we don't get up off that ass and make some progress with that movement and investments with that stash. And if you ain't got you no stash, what you been doing with your work? And if you ain't got you no work, how you been measuring your worth, dude? Don't shoot the 50 with me, just tell me the truth. You scared of being on your own, as long as she take care of you, it's cake. And if I'm out of bounds, prove me wrong, get me straight, get up your weight. Real players might get in a bind a bend, but won't break. Power up and never stop. It's the hatter coming back at your batter up in the box. Swing. They ain't prepared to better pressure being real brings. Sitting on the sideline, niggas trying to run schemes. Never heard of hard work, I can only blame them. Cause bad apples have seeds too, don't throw away the stems. Garbage in, garbage out. Social media wins again, let's go to them Joneses' house. Go see what them Joneses about. Do just what them Joneses doing and try to take them Joneses' clout. You might even catch a record deal, cause they got talent scouts. They ran our culture straight in the dirt and brainwashed it. The yes we can movement ain't work, pain squashed it. That sounds kinda like an excuse, cause the painful truth is that we easily distracted and emotionally reactive. So they can use somebody claiming God and Jesus and come wipe us out. Somebody talking nice and know how to please us with the better route. I spit deep shit to make you peep shit. This drug user movement got y'all vibing to some weak shit. Auto-tune brought us to the bottom and now y'all underneath it. Real rap move like the ocean and y'all seasick. Some of y'all move the ball, but most of y'all defense. Black speak up and black downfall is the weakness. Whole world blind, curves real when it sees it. Said them planes brought them buildings down perfect and y'all believed it. Wait, why these niggas in dresses again? And how these bitches making money messaging men? Is the only way she can make some money showing some skin? Is everything that makes you money tied to some kind of sin? Hold up. And why the court system strictly for the ladies? And how the fuck she making money making babies? Just a couple questions from the real section. Look, we don't want no problems, we just deal checking. I'm the talk shit dean, foul mouth boss. So fuck you in advance if I piss you off. I don't hate whites and I'm not a misogynist. I'm just a call of bullshitologist. It's the Eskimo marathon flow. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, and every John Doe that took a stand for the black man. The last thing they want is us to expand the lifespan. Snakes adapt you up and backstab you with the same hand. So keep a close watch before they put a stop to your plan. I'm from the south where the cops and the clan could be the same man. Most of them folks who got caught in them traffic stops ain't stand a chance. Let's keep it a buck. I drop music to take a stance. Yeah, I'm dropping my nuts. Took a glance and I got tell you that society's fucked. They tap dancing around the truth. In other words, they be dodging. They pausing in the youth. They think they hip, but they hopping it. Gucci made a blackface and niggas are rocking it. So if you pay for your disrespect off of who are you profiting? Is it your people, your government, or everyone else? You sounding like a sponge. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Don't try to blame someone else for your type of bullshit. My nigga quit. I step on everybody's toes, but that was some for nigga shit. But the program that scammed us into the nigga that and the nigga this. Gotta get a pack, gotta get rich, pull the trigger quick, never fall in love or trust a bitch. And it's convoluted, cause in the jungle that still makes sense. Gotta keep it moving with them bundles, situation tense. It's so consuming and they confusing the minds of great men. They keep us grooving and keep us snoozing time and time again. And these are tender times, they infusing gender lines. They'll say I commit crimes with anti-agenda rhymes. I'd rather let my light shine and y'all respect my mind, and to be a hand-picked balloon for them porcupines trying to blow up. I won't get signed by some masterminds, and so what? Blind ain't how I'm designed. They want you streamline, worship in the shrine in that sunken place, trying to make it climb. Y'all too corrupt. All I got is my word and my nuts. Had a dream I talked to Easy, he said, boy, that's enough. And I always had the strength to talk to God, cause that's who you trust. It ain't about what you gon' do, do is about how you adjust. So go on and let them haters hate and leave their ass in the dust. It don't matter, you took a break, go ahead and shake off the rust. Go ahead and eat what's on your plate until you done had enough. And ever since I've been awake, I've been on what we discussed. So pay attention, cause consequences ain't got shit on good prevention. And when it's real game popping, you should listen. Stay in your lane and no hopping and no switching and no flopping and no flipping and no slopping and no slipping. Peep out the new world and see how it plays. What a wonderful creation Mr. Sinister made. Go ahead and grab a Bible and shoot in the fade. But check your mirror, you in denial, that's how you get played. Cause he hungry, he put in work, he came to get it, he came to get you. He gon' take everything you bought and you brought with you. He come for everyone that you fought and who fought with you. By telling true lies through a screen with false pictures. Stay awake now, it's all hate now. Trying to play us like a Kit Kat, give me a break. Now they say that dollar fake is about to be a crypto quake. Wasn't no crypto drill, so ain't nobody ready for that shake. Totalitarian American jelly for your peanut butter, you up for brain surgical cuts. They manufacture guns as if he ain't murdered enough. It's the messianic versus volcanic vertical rush. Don't trust Mr.
Exactly. All right. First, she didn't get the message. I am just a crazy nigga from Alabama. I'm not connected. I don't know nobody. I don't have any way to get information. So anything that you hear is simply the ramblings of a crazy man. Obviously, that is Eskimo Shawty. Shout out to him, Alabama native. And I think that if we get back to, if we can get back to actually praising artists like that, that actually have talent, we will be able to get out of this trap that we are now in. All right. So where we gonna start? Let's say that I had a dream. I was sleeping last night, and then in the dream, somebody called me. Who knows who this person is that called? But what's important from this phone call that I received is that the message is nobody in Memphis or in the whole state, for that matter, give a fuck about Dolph or the Adolph family. Because if they did, first thing is they would not have circulated that video that was going around of Dolph, his arm hanging out. Do I got that picture? I don't think I got it. But if they gave a fuck, they would not have put that video out. They wouldn't have shared it the way they did. Some of the people who were shooting video were not surprised that this happened. They were there because they knew what was about to happen. In my dream, this is where I dream. You know, with the Mo3 situation, the first thing a motherfucker said was Yellow Beezy. That was the first thing they said. First thing motherfucker said was Yellow Beezy. With the Alpo situation, first thing niggas said was niggas got him for snitching. I didn't speak on that. I didn't speak on that. But I said in that situation, I said Mo3 was there about a bitch. Alpo was not killed about no snitching. There is, and this is what I'm saying. See, I don't read the comments heavy, like, because the comments are just people who have nothing to do with nothing street, nothing gangster. They don't know nothing about it except what academics say, cheese, so on and so forth. That's how they get their street shit. They know street shit in the form of Chirac, the war in Jacksonville. I'm talking about folks who made channels just like academics. Academics knew nothing about the fucking street, but a street nigga would have to come to academics and explain why he didn't respond in a gangster way. Whilst the whole time academics and whoever the fuck else is saying that, oh no, I'm just an internet nigga. Oh no, I'm not. But academics and anybody else in media can drop the hammer down and say that, oh no, you snitch, you ain't no good. Oh no, no, you didn't go get no get back. You ain't about nothing. Last night I said that fans played an extremely big part in why this rap trap continues to spin. And that's what it is. Because niggas want to continuously, you look in the comments right now, look at how everybody's, now I had a nigga earlier say in the comment section, it said, what was Dolph's first mixtape? Or did y'all just now get up on Dolph? R.I.P. to young Dolph, Dolph Gabbana, aka fucking whatever the fuck his real name is. Niggas who don't have shit to do with nothing gangster. A nigga came in the comment section and asked, how long have you been watching and listening to? He was asking everybody in the comment section, how long have you been listening to Young Dolph? Because if you haven't been listening to Young Dolph as long as me, then you shouldn't be talking. The nigga didn't say, I'm going out here to get revenge for Young Dolph. I'm going out this bitch and I'm finna protest for Dolph. The nigga came in the comment section and said, how long have you been listening to him? Honestly, yesterday, I had my suspicions. You know, everybody, you know, if we know about the armored cars and all this shit and all that shit, if we know about that, then obviously the city knows about that also. My question yesterday was, in order for a nigga to have, I'm just a crazy man from Alabama. In order for a nigga to have songs like this one, which we're going to play in just a moment, in order for a nigga to have songs like that, in order for a nigga not to actually be living in his hometown like that, regardless, if you got to have bulletproof cars, niggas have actually tried to kill you with 100 shots and shit like that. And this car is your safe zone. Seemed like when you got out of the car, this is when you would be on high alert. Or with me just being a regular crazy nigga, when I'm driving, I don't like nobody behind. I will pull over to the side of the road and let a motherfucker pass just because a motherfucker been back there too long. I don't give a fuck. A nigga who's had multiple attempts on his life wasn't watching. Just like with the Alpo shit, just like with the Mo 3 shit. Should have come out later. But even to that, I'm not the investigator. Look, I got the first, fuck that. What is important here is that I'm starting to see a through line. I'm starting to see a through line. What the through line I'm starting to see is niggas with inferiority complex, a bitch, and the internet. And that is the formula for murder. That's the murder formula. As long as you have a bitch that is in between these two dudes, and you have the internet, and you have niggas who, yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You have a recipe for murder. Mo 3, he wanted to show that he wasn't no hoe, and that even though, and this is as street niggas, we get caught up in this a lot. We will have a bitch that may be on the other side, and instead of us standing down and, you know, I'm good on that, we'll let a bitch get in our head to say, I know you ain't scared of these niggas around here. And so you will put your life in danger just to show the bitch. When you look at the Quondo Rondo and King Von situation, that wasn't even Quondo Rondo's situation. That was NBA Youngboy situation, which had Asian Doll in the middle. The only contact that niggas have with each other is the bitch. Alpo, old gangster. Even he fell victim. A bitch was able to make him drop his defenses. The nigga Indian Red. How many more examples do we need within this culture for us to say, we need to talk? We need to talk. In every one of these situations, we have a real situation. We have a real situation. Alpo told on niggas. Mo 3 was in a active beef with Yella Beezy. King Von and Quondo Rondo had some words. Dolph and whoever, you know what I'm saying? There was a real situation there. But in each one of these motherfuckers, the shit did not hit that fever pitch until the bitch was introduced. As soon as you put the bitch on that motherfucker, now this shit goes to 1 million. Now it goes to 1 million. And it just really breaks down what pretty much is already known, is that a lot of these rap niggas, this is really their first fucking time ever having bitches look at them, ever having bitches' attention, and that's why niggas is willing to go all the way out. Every one of these niggas have songs talking about how they dog bitches and fuck a bitch. I fuck her one time and pass her to the clique, all that shit. But not one of them, once the bitch was introduced to the situation, not one of them thought, I'm going over the edge about a bitch. You saw live on camera how Indian Red got done. That wasn't no normal shit. The nigga had jumped off the set, joined the new set, all kind of violations. But it wasn't until you violate with the bitch to where niggas have to get something done. I want us to listen to a little song right here. I want to listen to a little song. After my dream, where I got the phone call, I went back and I wanted to listen to this song for some reason. Let's listen to this song together, shall we?
Put out the ones in the shoebox. Put out the 20s in the bag. Nigga do shit. I love the ice on me, got me tripping wet. I love the ice on me, got me tripping wet. Damn, bitch, little mama, pussy tripping wet. Catch him at the red light, leave him tripping wet. Bulletproof vest, hitting around my neck. I put the Dracos about out the carbons in the text. Tattoo on her thigh and it say slippery when wet. I just fucked this bitch, we had $1 million sex. Hey, can't get shot by Cupid, so I fucked up with my fist. Only thing can make me move is dead president. Hey, little nigga, drop the swag out on your television. I like a cool when we first met, she actually did it. I fucked the girl and passed that bitches like a frisbee. I got some niggas selling pockets, selling with it. I got some niggas still robbing, they addicted. Dead man, fuck me dead friend. Bad bitch, little mama, pussy dripping wet. I'ma die by my money, power, and respect. I just count 3 million cash in my bulletproof vest. I love the ice on me, got me tripping wet. I love the ice on me, got me tripping wet. Bad bitch, little mama, pussy tripping wet. Catch him at the red light, leave him tripping wet. Hey, hold that. Moving like the president. Cameras at the residence. Niggas saying that they got Hiller, but they never Hiller hit shit. 4 niggas in a Maybach, but we got 5 blunts lit. Yeah, $500,000 on me right now with 211 on my wrist. You go hard in the trap, little nigga, you can shine like that. Bad bitches on my guest list. Fuck niggas on my hit list. Talk with a mix, bitch. Pop, now we don't mix. I spent 30 at Cool Chicago, spent the dub in Lord. I'm
so yeah, man. Y'all make sure that you support everybody and show love. Let's make sure that we start loving one another the right way. So enough on that shit. Whatever. Here it is. Because in real life, it's not really it's not gonna help nobody to get to the bottom of a case that's already passed. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Whoever goes to jail, whatever comes out later on, it doesn't matter. And even to be honest, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It doesn't matter who's right and who's wrong. I feel like if we are out in the street, it is what it is. It is how. I want y'all to look at something. Let me do one more thing. I want y'all to look at something. I want y'all to look at that right there. like I said, it ain't about none of that. It ain't about nothing on nothing. Once again, y'all know this how I got in trouble the first time. With the first time the news contacted me, it was because of that story I did on that teacher in Ohio. Then the next time Complex came about the Melly shit. We don't, like I said, I'm just a crazy nigga from Alabama. Nothing matters. I find shit like this so funny though, man, because I came in this game on this YouTube shit 2017. By 2018, we had really made a real, you know what I'm saying, dent in this game. And I introduced something called the rap trap theory, where I said that the rap game itself and whatever cogs, whatever gears that has to do with, that is actually not only affecting the way artists affect our youth, but how the youth and the streets interact with each other. It wasn't until I got on YouTube, and this is why it probably hadn't already been spoke about, is because every time we had somebody that was in media, it was always some fucking nerd. It was a nerd nigga, or a nigga was just too stupid. He was too street. So he couldn't connect the pieces. But when I came out the street, I saw direct fucking links from the music to the streets. I can tell you about eras by the music. I can tell you about the swag surfing era. I can tell you about the Future era. I can tell you about the Franchise Boy era. I can tell you about when Trap or Die came, when cocaine music came. These Gucci, the fucking Wiz Khalifa shit. These had real effects on real life. When I started seeing rappers and I guess the Plies era is so many different. You can tell what era you're in just by looking at the fucking people. You know that you're in a Kodak or a Florida dripping age whenever you see niggas with the wicks in their head, with the small gold. You know that you're in an Atlanta type situation when niggas is with that slat and slime shit, as if that has anything to do with any blood thing, period. But skinny jeans and all these things. But when I started seeing it was a actual cleansing, I'm going to call it a cleansing of the game, to where if you have anything semi-positive to say, you have no fucking chance. You have no chance. And a motherfucker, and like I said, maybe it wasn't just because I was just so gangsta out there. Maybe it's because I actually did music. And everything I did, I was all the way with it. So when it was time for YouTube, I went all the way with it. And I started seeing correlations. There was a chain snatcher. Somebody, I think it was a DC nigga, snatched the nigga chain, and I think he got killed or some shit like that. And I watched a chain snatcher had no intention of doing music, period. After he snatched the chain, that's when, I'm gonna put out, I watched the nigga go from broke goon nigga to now he actually is trying to start a rap career. And then the next time I saw it, I really, really saw it. I think it was King Von when I saw a fucking shooter a shooter. And it might have been, maybe it was Fredo Santana, maybe it was Lil Reese, but I think King Von, niggas, it was no longer like niggas was going in the street to get rappers. It was like, in order to get in the rap game, you had to have confirmed crimes. And that's when I started to put this shit together on a scale of, this shit is really a tool of destruction. And at that moment, it was time to figure out who was controlling the machine. We're not going to do conspiracy theories. We're not going to do conspiracy theories. We're going to speak how it is. The first rule of business, the first thing that we need to do is ask ourselves, why is it that a nigga who has something going, why is it that you support somebody who is going at that person? I have to put the blame where it lay. Before we get to the fucking machine, you know, I watch niggas, I saw motherfuckers start pointing at this nigga right here. Like I said, we not gonna, you know, we gonna do this the right way tonight, but I want to make sure that the point, you know, we're not even supposed to be doing shit like this because we're in the middle of the Florida operation. Y'all know what we are working towards and everything like that. I'm not even supposed to be doing this, but I had a dream. We doing the Martin Luther King. I had a dream. You know what I'm saying? I had a dream, and this needs to be spoke on. This needs to be spoke on. See, when I see shit like this, I start feeling like there is somebody out there. There is somebody out there that is purposely putting out misinformation so that we can never fix the issue. If your car is running hot, you take it to the mechanic and he tell you that you out of gas, you are then going to continue driving that car, continue putting more strain on that engine, thinking that you're fixing it by putting gas in the car. That's not the fucking problem. This was the problem with this whole Vlad is the police shit. There's no power in that. The reason why that fucking theory does not work is because a nigga chooses on whether or not he wants to go to fucking Vlad. First, you make the choice to go there. Secondly, you make the choice to give him everything that he has. There is not one clip of Vlad having a fucking AK-47, a Draco, or anything else at a nigga head telling him to incriminate himself. The best, let me talk to y'all. The best fucking mechanism of dominance that the Anglo-Saxon people, the Tom Who, if you don't know what that is, go to last episode, but the Anglo people, the best fucking tool that they had was a goddamn book. It'd be fucked up if I don't say which one, but it was the Willie Lynch. That was the best tool. It wasn't no whip. It wasn't a horse. It wasn't a torture rack. It was a book that made it to where niggas would do the job for the goddamn slave master. The best fucking machine is the machine that runs itself, self-cleaning. Who gives a fuck who set Dolph up? Who gives a fuck how he died? Who gives a fuck how any of these niggas died? Who gives a fuck? Turn it down. The only reason that we should actually want to identify what it was is if we are going to do something about it. And at this time, we've had four times that we've seen a beef, We promoted the beef. And then when the shit go left, oh man. Ah man, that's crazy, bro. Man, they got Mo3, bro. Damn, bro, man, that's crazy, bro. That's so dope. I was confused from the beginning because I'm wondering where the fuck is the confusion coming from? Where's the confusion? Not only can you see I appreciate that. Like I said, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even necessary. You know what I mean? I'm just a crazy nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's why I cut it off. But because we're not here to get nobody arrested or nothing. All you supposed to see is, my nigga, at the end of the day, we've seen multiple niggas be into shit with each other, and niggas wasn't pressing and saying, hey man, we need to get them two in the same room and have these niggas squash this shit. We don't have time for this type of shit. Niggas ain't give a fuck, and that shit seems so hypocritical to me because you will have at the same time that we have a multitude of niggas beefing. I'm to my the retarded way, and the only beef that it's so crazy to where you have levels of beef. In order for a nigga to actually get on the main stage for a beef, he has to either die or do a crazy. You can't just kill one nigga. You have to kill 3 niggas to even get your song played. I said I was not going to go crazy. I was not going to call anybody out. But I just want to ask a question to every media, big media outlet, anybody who covers. I asked this question again. You remember I asked this question last time, and I asked all of these media people, you are the hidden hand. You are the hidden hand. If you call out Vlad, there's a lot of these niggas you have to call out right behind them. If niggas said that it was fucking Say Cheese interview that got Casanova hit for that attempted murder, would niggas look that way? So on and so forth. Dirty Glove Bastard, DJ Smalls. You niggas don't give a fuck about no motherfucking black lives or no black blood. This is what angers me. Because it will be the top people in media and in the, bro, I just talked to you, man. Man, I just spoke to you, man. We were planning on big things, man. I can't believe this, man. I kept telling you, man, you need to leave the city. Hold on. Hold on, big home. Hold on. If you fix the problem, he wouldn't have to leave. Shout out to Big Ant from Urban Politician. I got to catch a little piece of his show. He said, somebody came in, a white dude came in and said, when you get famous, you need to drop the street act, and whenever you go somewhere, you need to have security. And asked that nigga, shouldn't he have the right as a free man to go where he wants to go without having to ask security? A nigga can't go get no cookies without security? If that's what you're telling me, you better come behind that. Whoa, I know it. You better come behind that and tell me that the motherfuckers that are oppressing him, You better tell me that the motherfuckers that are oppressing, and like I said, I don't have no sides with this shit. So both ways, all three ways, here it is. I made sure that was clear. I don't have no sides with this shit as far as it goes. If a nigga cannot move around his hometown with money in his pocket, a successful black man cannot move around his hometown, he's that oppressed, you have to tell me that that force that is oppressing him, it better be of another race. You cannot tell me that it isn't a force. There's a force that is oppressing a successful black man, and it is not Willie Lynch. It is not Jim Crow. It is not the racist police, but it is at the very fucking moment when niggas get the word from whoever niggas got the word from. Whoever might have been over here, over there. When nigga got the word of where a nigga was going, so a nigga wasn't able to see who was telling them because niggas was not telling him. I don't know what's going on. I'm a crazy man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that you better tell me that the instant a nigga that has bulletproof, a nigga has a vehicle. Years ago, nigga had a vehicle that could withstand 100 shots. And when he went outside with security, the nigga got shot 4 times. You telling me that a nigga, a successful black man who just had a turkey drive, the force that is oppressing him to where he cannot move alone, it's not the Arabs, it's not the Asians, it's not the Russians, and it's not the Caucasians. You telling me that the group of people that are waiting on that black man to slip man, you know, dog, I back to it. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Straight here. I get angry when people wait until the fucking grass grows up higher than the house to say, oh, I got bit by a snake. The reason why you keep the grass cut is so that that doesn't happen. But the fact that you are going to not take a bath for a whole week and then be offended when someone says that you stink, it doesn't make sense to me. If we know how rap beef ends, we've seen multiple examples upon how rap beef ends. We've seen the motherfucking attention, the fame, the opportunities that you get for being the goddamn shooter of a successful rap nigga. Motherfuckers with that, you trying misinformation. It's a motherfucker saying that you get $500K if you identify the fucking shooters. I ask you, who in the fuck, like, my nigga, can you not see, have you become so blinded by your success or by your greed that you can't see what part of this goddamn meat grinder you play? You know, in the they say in a slaughterhouse, when a cow is going to the slaughterhouse, it's a process. It's like a process. And like, if you've seen No Country for Old Men, the dude, the evil dude, had a gun that like spits like air, it spit air out. And so when the cow gets to his turn, they hit him in the head, he falls down. But then the mechanism keeps moving. One mechanism cut the cow open, other mechanism like take the skin off, another mechanism. And then At the end of it, you get to see it in your local store and you decide what piece you want to take home. If we decided that that was evil and destructive, let's say that there was a man at each station for that process. Would there be any man that can say that he was innocent because of what his job was in the chain? Or would everybody that was in that fucking situation, even the motherfucker who looked at the meat and said, I want to eat this? Is there any person that is innocent in that process? It doesn't matter if you're the person, your job is only to keep the cows calm. Keep the cows calm before they go and get their shit blowed out. Even if your job is to keep the cows fed. Even if your job is to keep the cows fed. The only people that find Black death entertaining is the people who don't see it. It's not real to you. It's just a story on a phone to you. You are at home and then you smoke your blunt, and then tonight you'll go do your shift at fucking Walmart. You'll come back home, smoke your blunt. Oh man, that's crazy. It's not real to you. This is the reason why whenever a nigga see an accident, oh man, it's crazy, man. You ever seen that? The same folks who will post rappers after rappers after rappers and all this shit. Look at the right, all this shit. They'll do all that, but then they'll be passing by an accident and be like, oh man, look at this. Oh man. Does that make sense? How is it that you're okay with all of these violent deaths, and now you got two cars that had an accident and you just amazed? This is the same fact that the Me Too movement is based on. A nigga don't believe it's real and he does not want to support it until it's him in the hot seat. Then he want to say, oh man, I ain't know it was like this. Oh man, this some bullshit. You are entertained by rap beefs. You are the motherfucker that go in niggas' fucking comments when they go live to talk about another nigga. You don't just leave out that motherfucker and say, my nigga, I ain't with that beef shit, and leave and show niggas that there is no audience for that type of shit. Because we've seen the power of people who don't fuck with that shit. We've seen what it looked like when motherfuckers walk away from a nigga. We've seen that shit. A nigga can't say something that could be interpreted as some bullshit for a certain group. Hold on. This nigga was in the middle of his show. The first 3 songs before he took that break was him talking about not make-believe. He was talking about real fucking life killing niggas. There was no issue. How does an artist know? The Quondo Rondo is a perfect example. How is a nigga supposed to know that you don't want him to go all the way on a nigga? If all day long, you watch these New York niggas when they be having these lives, niggas talk so fucking filthy and disrespectful to each other. so much hate and anguish. But just as soon as oh man, we lost another one, man. Another one gone too soon, man. Golly, man. We gotta stop this, man. Oh, 600 Breezy puts out this song about how he killed the nigga. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up, man. This can't be the same page. Ain't no way. You telling me the same page that's saying that we have to do better and gone too soon is the same fucking page that put out the diss song dissing that nigga? If you are this is what has to happen. Either you fuck with them people or you don't. It's simple. It's simple. Now you know. If you didn't know, now you know. As a fan, you choose what happens in this game. The reason why niggas started having ain't no cap in my rap and shit like that, niggas had to start doing that shit and living that shit because you would not accept anything less. You know, it's so crazy though, man. It's so crazy. Because I'm trying to think, because I'm thinking about Travis Scott and Jesus, man, I mean, man, Yellow Wolf, Machine Gun Kelly. These people who get to go on Lyrical Lemonade and shit like that. And just the white people's interest in meeting. And tell me if I'm throwing for this. Tell me if I'm throwing for this. White people's interest in meeting people who have disrespected, maimed, hurt, and killed black people. I might be, just tell me if I'm tripping. Just tell me if I'm tripping. Shit start making a little bit of sense. We look at this picture right here. We look at this picture and we see this picture. I'll say again, the fans are the problem. The fans are the problem. I don't give the Tom who, the Caucasian, I don't give them superpowers. What we're dealing with is an inferiority complex. It's not that they are superior, it's that we feel. This is the reason why a motherfucker will put Vlad and Dirty Glove Bastard and all these motherfuckers in high regard, but you have after knowing that No Jumper, knowing that these motherfuckers laugh at the demise, are entertained by it, have no interest, no true interest in helping shit. But a nigga will go to their fucking studio, sit down and talk just as fucking respectful. Go to Quondo Rondo's interview on Rap Radar with that weird looking nigga from Rap Radar. Look how that nigga stood up on that nigga. Back in the day, I remember Ant from Urban Politician TV. He would speak to me and we would talk, and he would talk about how it seemed artists don't have the same type of tolerance for a black platform as they do for a white ran platform. So if as a black platform, you ask the questions that Vlad, No Jumper, them motherfuckers ask, niggas is liable to shoot you out that bitch. But they'll sit in front of the goddamn Caucasian and allow them to ask the question in 17 different styles and not once say, hey, man, I told you I don't want to talk about that. Before we talk about any fucking conspiracy, we have to all be on one page. Are you entertained by niggas beefing? Be real with yourself right now. I'm looking in the comments. Are you entertained by Black Death? I'm looking in the comments. Big Facts Podcast. Who this is on the line?
That's Max.
Oh, Max. Oh, nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Speak on it.
But it's crazy because, you know, it's like when everything was really going on, like you look at like, let's say 3-6 Mafia and Yo Ghazi or 50 Cent and G Unit or, you know what I'm saying, whatever people with Ross and all them niggas. Niggas wasn't really trying to hop in the middle of that and stop no beef. And even when niggas was trying to squash beef with niggas, it was like they was only squashing beef because it seemed like the popular thing to do. And now, right now, it's going to be the popular thing to do. So it's like, I can probably guarantee you that in the next few weeks, it's going to be a major beef that's going to be squashed. Because they'll be like, man, we doing it in the name of Young Dolph. We trying to bring the black community together and all this type of shit like that. They always trying to do. And then when that shit pays, niggas going to go right back to beefing. As far as Black TV and all them niggas like that, niggas, if you watch the interview that Charleston White did on Black TV versus the interview that nigga did with Say Cheese, it's like night and day. That nigga don't even talk the same way when they did on Black TV versus.
Hold on. Well, I think you might have said something right there. You said if I go look at the Vlad TV one and you look at the one with Zach, it's two different things.
It's two different things.
Ooh-wee.
Nigga like that, he want none of that shit. But once you got on fake cheese, that nigga was clowning, like cussing, yelling, fuck bitches and all this extra shit like that. It was just a certain level of respect that niggas be having when it comes to white people because they feel like that white man got a power over them that they can't control the change.
Damn.
You don't feel like with niggas got their same power. That's why when you meet niggas, like you could tell a nigga something, and instead of a nigga looking at it like, you know, maybe he's been somewhere that I haven't, a nigga will look at it like, nigga, you in the same position I am, but why the fuck would I listen to you? But they'll listen to that white man who in the same position that they is, and that's been there or probably hasn't been there just well, and they'll take that advice like that nigga saying shit and just gold and they can't be fucking with play.
Woo! Woo! Vlad ain't, I said Vlad. That nigga Max ain't bullshitting tonight. Y'all better know, man. I tell you, niggas that's on my team, everybody on my team is on the team for a reason. You heard what he said, and like I said, I honestly, in order to be doing all the things that I, especially right now, always shout out to Mello Jones. The reason why y'all are getting the rap trap, fuck everything. The reason why you're getting it is because of Mello Jones. Go to Amazon, get 30 Second Chance now. This is why these things have to be spoken. Before we talk about some mythical fucking conspiracy theory, the first thing is, as soon as they put cow shit in fucking Whole Foods, Walmart, Rouse's, Piggly Wiggly, as soon as they put cow shit, actual cow manure in the store, that's the day that you will learn how much the fucking consumer has to do with what companies will do, how they'll bend the rules and all these other things. Motherfuckers tried. The FBI actually poisoned some illegal barrels of alcohol, trying to make motherfuckers scared to drink it. They could not stop it. The demand never stopped. So they had to fix the law to say, fuck it, we can't stop them no way. You do not understand the power until every fucking artist is talking about some shit that you don't want to hear. We'll know when we've actually done something different. So it's no sense in coming on this bitch and saying, man, I'm all about black power. Especially none of you niggas who have a fucking media page where you just fucking report on what the fuck happened. Honestly.
Them niggas don't care either. Them niggas don't give a
and that's what I'm saying. Look, all I'm saying is this. Dog, stop. We have to be able to identify who is who. First off, you having a turkey drive does not mean that you know good person. Period. As I said, there is no party that's in the street that talks about killing niggas that is fucking sacred. That's it. That's all. Hold on. If in the back of my mind, I feel like if the tables were turned, that you would have laughed, I don't feel no pity for you. As much as niggas fuck with Mo 3, if Trap Boy Freddy or Yellow Beezy would have got knocked off, Mo 3 would have done the same fucking thing. There's no pity in the streets. This is not, well, I'm talking about the fucking music business. See, the problem is when they erased that goddamn line from the streets to the music, it was so gradual. When you look at it, and when you're somebody who was able to get a little piece of the Tupac and Biggie era, then coming into the Jay-Z, Nas, AZ, the reason why 90s music does something to me chemically is because I actually lived through that. That's why I can point out themes and things that I saw I was there when it went from tape to CD to MP3 player. When they made the first I was the big ass white thing, I was there. What they would like to do is to erase all the people that were there beforehand. And the way they do that is by separating. We don't talk to our grandmothers, our grandparents like that as we should, because we feel like they're too out of touch. But mark my words, these children that are graduating 2018, 2015 and beyond, these goddamn kids think that it's nothing wrong with being a minor attracted person. Meaning that the people you like are infants and minors. They give you a name as if, yeah, that's a map. He's a map. He's kind of cool. What the fuck? If you're playing the game, there is no sympathy. What I'm saying is everybody need to uncover their hand. Vlad, let it be known. No Jumper, let it be known. You know what side they on. The Caucasians, they supposed to come in and try to rape and pillage. That is their nature. The problem is when we are telling them, sit back. Not only am I going to do it for you, I'm going to allow you to get paid off of it. Just please speak to me. You haven't seen it? You ain't seen niggas who have done crimes and horrible things to niggas contact the platform and ask motherfuckers, could they motherfucking get on the show? Nigga will identify himself as the nigga who slammed Plies off the stage, the nigga who snatched the Migos chain, the nigga who snatched 22 Savage chain, Funny Mike chain. I'm the nigga who shot at Chief Keef. I'm the nigga. That's how niggas introduce themselves. That shit right there is too motherfucking scary close to how a motherfucker would have to walk into a goddamn Aryan Nation gang. When you come into the AB, when you come into the goddamn clan, you need to say what the fuck what atrocities you didn't put upon niggas. You embarrassing ass niggas. And it's not for no monetary amount. You doing it for the hope and the dream of a monetary amount. If I just fuck over enough niggas, I might be able to get in the white man good graces. The closer to the ass I get, the more close. The closer I get to the white man ass, the closer I have a chance to kiss that motherfucking, maybe get me some money. Maybe he'll throw me some corn because I don't know how to do shit. Niggas so confused that niggas feel like gang banging is just going outside and just, yeah, I was shooting at that nigga. And nigga go to jail or get shot and be confused as fuck. Niggas get shot and be confused. Dog, what was that goddamn show? What was that show where a nigga said, if I get shot and die, I'm Tupac. If I live, I'm 50 Cent.
I don't know. That's
Well, so it was a show that if I die, I'm Tupac. It was clownish. It was a joke. But the nigga Julio Fulio just went live the other day showing a fucking nick on his ankle, trying to prove to you that I've been ravaged. I've been hurt. Please accept me. Please, somebody allow me to get out of this hell. But in order to keep, what type of game is this? In order to keep any of your profit, you have to fucking put your life and your freedom in danger at all time. Niggas that are coming up will tell motherfuckers, that nigga ain't never in the hood. That nigga a fuck nigga. I ain't never gonna leave my hood. You can watch an old Honeycomb Brazy. I was watching that shit today. What's that Honeycomb Brazy song? I put this on everything. I fuck 12 in the bed spring. Whatever Honeycomb Brazy first song was. Yeah. Listen to the end of that shit. That nigga said, I'ma live here, I'ma die here, fuck nigga. And like, that's what you have to say. If you've forgotten how you have to be when you first come out, that's it. The turmoil does not come until you try to elevate. This is why I told you, I'm going to keep it real. This is why, honestly, I got to look at anybody, including Ghazi. Anybody that has niggas up under them, maybe it's some I don't know, but when you have niggas up under you that pretty much have to live this type of lifestyle and shit like this, and I feel like the game needs to be changed in a very heavy way. And whenever Gucci, same way with Gucci, like, it's one thing to, help niggas out, but for you to the only niggas that will get any type of chance is niggas that, and this is what the rap trap is, niggas who portray to be more gangster than they are intelligent. And at that very moment, when that is the criteria, you have chaos, because there is nobody who's going to stay in that state of mind once they have something. Hold on, Max. If you keep that same state of mind, which in order to keep your audience, you're going to have to. If you don't believe me, look at Gucci and look at Boosie. If you sit here and tell me, even got it, Jeezy, if you sit here and tell me, Plies, if you sit here and tell me that them niggas are the same niggas they was, as much as I hate to say it, Wayne. Oh, no, that is a loud background. Hold on. You telling me that they not the same niggas, and that is the reason why niggas will say they not the same niggas. Man, I want that old Gucci, bro. Well, that old guy, that's you riding, bro. I need that old Boosie, bro. It's because niggas are in better situation. Boosie can't be out there, bitch, trying, we out here all the way to Dummy Way. I'm doing the black chorus rock. Niggas, they had a whole fucking mob of niggas in black t-shirts. We out here all the way to Dummy Way, all the way 100 with it, 51/50. Guns everywhere with all this shit. This is what we need to see. We need to see Gucci with the open face gold. This ain't no diss song. It's just the truth, bro. Go dig your homeboy up. We want to see that type of disrespect, but that's not who Gucci is no more. That's not who Boosie is. That's not who Jeezy is. And to say that you're going to stay this same person is disingenuous, and we should not force them to do that shit. The fans killed FBG Duck. The fans made it a life or death situation when King Von and Quondo Rondo got in a fight. The fans did that. Any nigga that has a mind and has eyes, if you're in the entertainment business, you know you cannot survive an incident where you do not act irrational, because the ops are going to clown the fuck out of you. Niggas would rather you do the stupid shit and die so they can say, ah, man, nigga gone too soon. But if that don't happen, niggas will do you like they did Lil Reese. Lil Reese was out there, bitch, got jumped and shit like that. Nigga laughing, look, nigga shit himself. Nigga living the real life, and niggas just laughing and shit. And that's how you know, like, these are internet niggas. And that's what make me fucking believe that these are not real people. These are fucking federal agents that are keeping this shit spinning. I want to know the motherfucker who is in the goddamn fucking, I'm starting to believe the motherfuckers is automatically. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see when the stupid bitch, what's her name? That the baby was just getting into it with Dan Lee. I don't know how the fuck that shit works, but Dan Lee, whatever the fuck, you look at her talking and you just see the comments and they're accommodating what she's saying. When the baby went live, think about that. What if they did have a program to where go back and watch Conversation with Me podcast, well, me and Katrina talk about that Netflix show. What was the name of the show? Katrina gonna put in the chat the name of that show, where they have all these programs and it knows you to a fucking T. How hard would it be for the people who are profiting? This comes with the golf course theory. This is a whole nother book that me and Brad Mays are gonna do. The golf course theory, where everybody who gets paid, from lawyers, judges, defense attorneys, privatized prison, big pharma, everybody who makes money off of Black Death and Despair, everyone who's actually getting to sit. This is the issue I have with this motherfucker. This is the problem I have with him. Look at the pictures. He's in. He's not no super evil motherfucker that made motherfuckers just have to get killed. This is just another fucking parasite. That's our problem. We give these motherfuckers super crazy fucking titles. This is a regular fucking parasite. Regular. There is a reason. There is a reason why the music industry, the entertainment industry as a whole, that's sports and fucking movies and TV, niggas run all of this shit for as successful as Black people make every sport on the planet. The only motherfuckers that you see owning a team or something is some shit off affirmative action. They just give a token nigga a job, trying to quail the rest of the motherfuckers. How in the fuck is 1%, less than 1% out of this neighborhood is producing motherfuckers that graduate high school, let alone go and make motherfucking nigga? It's a reason why Dolph could laugh at niggas because they didn't have shit. It was a reason why. That reason is this is not something that usually happens. We are blessed when somebody from the neighborhood gets something going for themselves. This isn't something normal, but you cannot look at the motherfucking TV on a Saturday or a Sunday morning, football Monday, wherever the fuck, without seeing a field full of sweating niggas. That shit is too close to the old days. A field full of sweating niggas. And a nigga don't own a fucking thing. Secondly, for all of these motherfuckers in these goddamn pictures, standing up, posting with them, and throwing the peace sign and all this shit, every one of these niggas was in danger. Every one of these niggas was in danger. I want you to tell me the motherfucking executive from what motherfucking record label that was fucking nicked or was ever in danger. Tell me a fucking record exec that took a goddamn bullet. Tell me a record exec that was in any type of danger while making their grandchildren's children able to go to college. These are parasites. They take from an organism to feed their own. These two people in this picture do not live the same life. They're not paid the same, and they're not in the same danger. Yet King Von is lucky to stand next to him. Who in the fuck? Who is this motherfucker? Who is this nigga? Man, every time a nigga get knocked off, they come out with these fucking pictures with a cool looking parasite. Nigga ain't got no look of desperation on his face. Nigga ain't got no pistol on his hip. He's in zero danger, and I ask you, as I said before, my nigga, if you are a gangster to the core, if you a gangster all the way down to the shoes, my nigga, see, I'm gonna go somewhere different. I'm not trying to go there. I'm not out because they'll try to slap me. I'm just saying, dog. Like I said in that DJ Academics video on the Patreon, I'm just saying, my nigga, dog, I've seen niggas, dog, the word was that motherfucker shot up not only Yo Gotti's mama's club, Yo Gotti's mama restaurant, Black Youngsters grandma house. We didn't see this shit multiple times. They killed Bugatti Casino's baby mama. I'm asking the question, who the fuck is picking the innocent bystander? The motherfucker in Chicago killed a 7-year-old girl in the back seat. You saying y'all niggas ain't have to drop no other time? Who in the fuck is supporting your op more than the motherfucker at the goddamn label? This, once again, was my issue with the Detroit 300. My nigga, all good. Y'all avenging the fucking streets. That's all good. You need to make sure that your first line of business is to go get whatever motherfucker killed an innocent black man. We're not just gonna be on this goddamn I kill nigga shit. We're not finna do that shit, my nigga. You're not going to tell me that a nigga has harmed you more than The reason why you're not, and this is what I'm saying, these niggas is play gangsters. If niggas is real gangsters, then they would have been places where it don't matter what type of beef you have on the street. We have a no hands policy. Not only is the different gangs coming together, this shit is by race. By race, we ride. If that motherfucker does something to a nigga that's the same color as you, I don't give a fuck what that nigga did to you on the street. You better go ride with him. These little niggas is not no gangsters. And this is why these motherfuckers right here seem bigger than life. Vlad, no jumper. These motherfuckers ain't no superpowered motherfucking Caucasians. These is your everyday swindling prison fucking what's the Oz? The average motherfucker you see on Oz. There's a dude on YouTube called Matt Cox. Matt Cox has motherfuckers on his show that have done the nigga. A nigga went to prison for 20 years for stealing $100. There's motherfuckers that go to low camps that embezzled millions. At some rate, we're going to have to identify our enemy correctly. And it starts with you. As the fan, when you go in motherfuckers' comment section, you don't have to go in that bitch and try to turn everybody to think like you. You just don't support it. You see a motherfucker talking about another nigga, get the fuck from around. Don't be so nosy to where you need to know what he said, then go over here to see what he said. That's how you get niggas killed. You are no different than the man outside the slaughterhouse that is feeding the cows. You make yourself feel better because you don't have to be on the floor where all the blood and all that shit is at. But you are just as important to that process as the motherfucker that put that goddamn hose to that goddamn cow's head. At what point? How is it that we are so weak that we run a whole... Now, I had to do a whole motherfucking shit. I had to do a whole shit in order to holler at LeBron James. Hey, man, you think you might be able to stand with goddamn Colin Kaepernick and shit like that, and let's get some justice for these men that's being killed in the street. That nigga came back with a motherfucking Breonna Taylor shirt. Shout out to that nigga Tony Delarmy. Shout out to Tony Delarmy at TD Hip Hop and Media. Tokenize symbolic victories. That's bullshit. I don't want to see you play with your shirt inside out or with no motherfucking hands up, don't shoot shirt. I want to see you sit the fuck down. I want to see you fake a goddamn injury until we get justice. If it's too much for me to ask of you to just leave the league and y'all make y'all own, which I don't understand. The reason why these motherfuckers will make y'all comfortable, they'll put you at the head of a company is so that you can quell the rest of the people that are suffering. It ain't that bad, y'all. It ain't that. Who the fuck are you talking to? It ain't that bad. We in such a fucked up state that instead of black people showing a modicum of sympathy, as soon as niggas got the word, niggas was driving down that bitch not to help, not to resuscitate, but so they can get their fucking phone out and record a dead man. Give a fuck if it's Jay-Z or whatever nigga is at the top. You can't quell the people when we in that sick of a state. The people that say the bitch is on the phone saying, man, they done got Dolph, y'all. Man, that's crazy. There goes all right there. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, there goes his arm right there, y'all. That's crazy, y'all. Man, that messed up, y'all. Yeah, that's messed up. Yeah, God, I don't know. Yeah, that's his arm right there. He bleeding out and dying. Yeah, he dead. Yep, you see it? Yep. Yeah, he dead. No consideration. If that was your loved one, you would want your family to be able. That is some Caucasian shit. The people that was outside and filming XXXTentacion, that's who the fuck that. It was a Tom who. We so sick and we disconnect so much. This is one thing I want you to think about. How many times do you think that woman who was saying that's messed up, how many times you think she talked to Dolph? I would like to say, you know, I'm crazy, I don't know nothing, but I would like to say she might have been a motherfucker who said that nigga ain't shit. But we're so sick that when we find a chance to get some attention, we don't give a fuck. My nigga, look here. If you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. That's what it is, my nigga. I'm just saying, I'm tired of this hypocrisy. You do not give a fuck about no rapper. You don't give a fuck about nobody dying. That's why I don't come on here, man, condolence. No. These are street niggas. I got out the street because I didn't want to deal with that no more. If you were still in the street, just like if you are not celibate, if you don't follow the 3 S's, then obviously you saying, my nigga, you know something I don't know. But I got out the street because that shit is that fucking crazy. If you still out there and you still beefing with niggas, obviously you know what come with it and you just all the way gangster. So I have no pity or no sympathy for no street nigga. And I won't act like I do. Yeah, man, I'm not doing that. These are gangsters. Ain't no tears for no gangster. It's another street nigga gone. And as I said, more rappers that are claiming to be street niggas, they need to die so that our children can have a clear understanding of what happens to gangsters. Make no mistake, you are not a gangster because you take care of your family. You are a good man. Let the words mean what they mean. We have to choose how we interact with the words. Do we like gangster? Do we like street nigga? Okay, well, we gotta like what come with it, because that's what come with it. Like I said, I don't give a fuck about this shit. I just don't want no bullshit. I don't want, like, be who you is. For all you media people, if you post anything that disrespects a rapper, even if a rapper just made a new song and he's dissing niggas and you post that song, that's what you want. Do not post nothing about, oh man, prayers up for whoever the fuck he just got shot 8 times. My nigga, you doing the Caucasian shit. You fucking shit up and trying to hide your hand. You niggas keep with that bullshit, I'm gonna start looking into y'all shit and find out who the fuck is behind that shit for real, for real. Cause y'all motherfuckers is moving like the motherfucking folks at the goddamn courthouse. For you niggas in the street. For you niggas in the street. For you street niggas. For you gangster niggas in the street. If you is so gangster that you will take a nigga head off a GP and you ain't got no motherfucking, you don't got no chill with nobody, my nigga, I better not never see you get did by the police the way that the police did multiple rap niggas. You mad at a nigga because he fucked a bitch that you like, and so you finna go murder everything. You finna do all the homework and everything you gotta do. But what about that fucking prosecutor? I'm not going there. I'm not going there. I'm not doing that. We not doing that. Look, I appreciate everybody who showed love. You gonna get your shout out separate. If you have not supported the Men Too movement, once again, Florida operation, that bitch is going to jail, is still in full progress. If you have not supported that movement, do not send me shit. I'm coming straight off the motherfucking bat with you. If you come in my DM, the first thing I'm asking you, have you donated to the fucking Florida operation that bitch is going to jail? If not, I'm going to kindly tell you, please don't send me nothing else. That's it. That's all. We don't do that talking shit over here. We make shit happen. Thank you for everybody who supported the movement. You know, like I said, I'm just a crazy nigga from Alabama. I don't know nobody. I don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm special ed to the core. But I'm going to end it like this. If you are a black woman, and it is found out, if you are a black woman and you help somebody, I don't give a fuck what race they are, if you help somebody kill a black man, you are an enemy to us. I have no fucking loyalty to you. So I'm going to let it be known. If by some account niggas get locked up and niggas start talking about how they found out and well, you know, how niggas knew this and all that, if motherfuckers start doing that type of shit, I'm going to scorched earth. I'm going scorched. It's not on me to predate shit. I'm telling you, if it come out, I'm going scorched earth on everything around you. You have my word. As soon as the news come out, I'm going scorched earth on you. It's going to be a fucking show where we just go straight down your social media and we going to have fun. That's going to be a 5-hour show. We going to have fun. And I will be at the motherfucking court date, making sure that you don't get the lightest sentence. Because if you are the reason why niggas knew and all this other shit like this, you are the motherfucker who posed. Look here. We going all the way with it. Look here. Oh, not be home. Let me tell you something. Look, if they get her first, my nigga, she gonna goddamn tell it, my nigga. Don't let yourself be fucked over. Don't get fucked over, my nigga. Don't get fucked over, my nigga. You better look at history. You know they always give them a lighter sentence, my nigga. You better go in that bitch and do what you gotta do. You have my word. You have my word. If it should come out, I'm going scorched earth. That's it. That's all. Big Facts Podcast. Love to everybody. I had something I wanted to show y'all, man, but we gonna have to. I'm gonna show it to y'all. We'll just stay tuned, stay on the Patreon, and I'm gonna show it to y'all. Love. Handle y'all business. I'll see y'all in a minute.
What up, B? Like it get a little meaner each time, don't it, huh? Real spit. Let the Eskimos be. It goes sinister, minister with his third eye watching the show from the beginning. It's the end of an era, the dawn of an age of Aquarius, buried the truth to be saved. Did you ever think you would see so many slaves? Had that dollar sign on them to make them behave, Stevie. They need us to settle for minimum wage. Get on some pot, call in the kettle black shit to stay paid. Damn it. I'm madder than average, mad at the masses. Crabs in the bucket, let's tip it and tuck it, bag it and tag it. The whole bucket, fuck it, they're killing each other. Keep mashing, then let's take the welfare of they bitches to show compassion. Make sure that all our power's on top and it's everlasting. Just pass that generation of wealth down and keep passing till we have no more resources left round. It ain't get absent, meaning cloudy days in the future. That's weather forecasting for that ass. If we don't get up off that ass and make some progress with that movement and investments with that stash. And if you ain't got you no stash, what you been doing with your work? And if you ain't got you no work, how you been measuring your worth, dude? Don't shoot the 50 with me, just tell me the truth. You scared of being on your own, as long as she take care of you, it's cake. And if I'm out of bounds, prove me wrong, get me straight, get up your weight. Real players might get in a bind of bend, but won't break. Power up and never stop. It's the hatter coming back at your batter up in the box. Swing. They ain't prepared to better pressure being real brings. Sitting on the sideline, niggas trying to run schemes. Never heard of hard work, I can only blame them. Cause bad apples have seeds too, don't throw away the stems. Garbage in, garbage out. Social media wins again, let's go to them Joneses' house. Go see what them Joneses bout. Do just what them Joneses doing and try to take them Joneses' clout. You might even catch a record deal, cause they got talent scouts. They ran our culture straight in the dirt and brainwashed it. The yes we can movement ain't work, pain squashed it. That sounds kinda like an excuse, cause the painful truth is that we easily distracted and emotionally reactive. So they can use somebody claiming God and Jesus and come wipe us out. Somebody talking nice and know how to please us with the better route. I spit deep shit to make you peep shit. This drug user movement got y'all vibing to some weak shit. Auto-tune brought it to the bottom and now y'all underneath it. Real rap move like the ocean and y'all seasick. Some of y'all move the ball, but most of y'all defense. Black speak up and black downfall is the weakness. Whole world blind, curves real when it's easy. Said them planes brought them buildings down perfect and y'all believed it. Wait, why these niggas in dresses again? And how these bitches making money messaging men? Is the only way she can make some money showing some skin? Is everything that makes you money tied to some kind of sin? Hold up. And why the court system strictly for the ladies? And how the fuck she making money making babies? Just a couple questions from the real section. Look, we don't want no problems, we just deal checking. I'm the talk shit dean, foul mouth boss. So fuck you in advance if I piss you off. I don't hate whites and I'm not a misogynist. I'm just a call of bullshitologist. It's the Eskimo marathon flow. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. And every John Doe that took a stand for the black man. The last thing they want is us to expand the lifespan. Snakes adapt you up and backstab you with the same hand. So keep a close watch before they put a stop to your plan. I'm from the south where the cops and the clan could be the same man. Most of them folks who got caught in them traffic stops ain't stand a chance. Let's keep it a buck. I drop music to take a stand. Yeah, I'm dropping my nuts. Took a glance and I got a tell you that society's fucked. They tap dancing around the truth. In other words, they be dodging. They pausing in the youth. They think they hip, but they hopping it. Gucci made a blackface and niggas are rocking it. So if you pay for your disrespect off of who are you profiting? Is it your people, your government, or everyone else? Sounding like a sponge, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Don't try to blame someone else for your type of bullshit. My nigga quit. I step on everybody's toes, but that was some for nigga shit. But the program that scammed us into the nigga that and the nigga this. Gotta get a pack, gotta get rich, pull a trigger quick, never fall in love or trust a bitch. And it's convoluted, cause in the jungle that still makes sense. Gotta keep it moving with them bundles, situation tense. It's so consuming and they confusing the minds of great men. They keep us grooving and keep us snoozing time and time again. And these are tender times, they infusing gender lines. They'll say I commit crimes with anti-agenda rhymes. I'd rather let my light shine and y'all respect my mind and to be a hand-picked balloon for them porcupines trying to blow up. I won't get signed by some masterminds, and so what? Blind ain't how I'm designed. They want you streamline, worship in the shrine in that sunken place, trying to make it climb. Y'all too corrupt. All I got is my word and my nuts. Had a dream I talked to Easy, he said, boy, that's enough. And I always had the strength to talk to God, cause that's who you trust. It ain't about what you gon' do, it's about how you adjust. So go on and let them haters hate and leave their ass in the dust. It don't matter, you took a break, go ahead and shake off the rust. Go ahead and eat what's on your plate until you done had enough. And ever since I've been awake, I've been on what we discussed. us, so pay attention. Cause consequences ain't got shit on good prevention. And when it's real game popping, you should listen. Stay in your lane and no hopping and no switching and no flopping and no flipping and no slopping and no slipping. Peep out the new world and see how it plays. What a wonderful creation Mr. Sinister made. Go ahead and grab a Bible and shoot in the fade. But check your mirror, you in denial, that's how you get played. Cause he hungry, he put in work, he came to get it, he came to get you. He gon' take everything you bought and you brought with you. He come for everyone that you fought and who fought with you. By telling true lies through a screen with false pictures. Stay awake now, it's all hate now. Trying to play us like a Kit Kat, give me a break. Now they say that dollar fake is about to be a crypto quake. Wasn't no crypto drill, so ain't nobody ready for that shake. Totalitarian American jelly for your peanut butter. You up for brain surgical cuts that manufacture guns as if he ain't murdered enough. It's the messianic versus volcanic vertical rush. Don't trust